For years I've been fascinated about our little forest. It's about 1 hectare of land. In the past there was a little passage through the forest. And the forest connects our other pieces of land. So this week, in all my curiosity, I started to clean out the passage. It is so beautiful the further you get into the forest. We live in the most beautiful area, which is close to the sea and close to the mountains. From our house we have this beautiful sea view. And the valley where we live is really wide, so we have a really large panorama. But let's go back to the forest. Unable to make this passage, we encountered a lot of dead trees, so we had to cut them away to be able to walk through the forest again. And with all these piles of dead wood laying around, I came to a new idea. Why not make my own magical mushroom forest? So I bought myself some spores injected on wood of 3 different kinds of mushrooms. And these little fuzzy fellows I need for the waxing, which I will explain you further on in the video. It's beautiful to see the first sunlight reaching into the forest. Here you can see really clearly the dead trees we cut away. The challenge in our forest is the ivy, which suffocated all the acacia trees. If the ivy gets higher than the tree and it doesn't get any light anymore, they just die off. So from any challenge, in this case we can make an opportunity and reuse the old trees to make this magical forest. Instead of taking all the acacia wood out of the forest and use it for a wood burner, I prefer to leave them here, where they belong, and give something back to the forest again. And mushrooms are the quickest way to turn wood into fertile ground again. So I'm stacking all the wood together on a big pile, and then I can start with the injection of the mushrooms, which are also edible. dead wood, so it's always a bit harder. I was checking the depth, if it was deep enough. Would be easier with new wood, but yeah. So these are the pieces of wood which are injected with the spores, and I've got 100 pieces for each type of mushroom. So I got a bit enthusiastic because I've got 3 bags. So that will be 100 each, 300 holes in dead wood. I could have done it a bit slower, but yeah. Slow is not my middle name. This will be my job for this week. Even as a child, my dad told me that I wanted to do everything and a lot and yesterday. And until this day, it hasn't changed. So imagine this girl playing the piano, going to the ballet, wanted to go for skiing, playing tennis, basketball, and the list is even longer. I've been really lucky with my parents that they let me try everything. And I think that's what's life about. Do whatever comes up and what makes you spark. It's not that important that you win or that you succeed, but the most important thing is that you just try. And in the meantime, just have fun. Ja, doodhout. Ja. Dat gaat niet meevallen. Gaan we niet lukken 300 in één ochtend.
Nee. Denk het ook niet, schat.
En mijn batterij is al bijna leeg. Maar ik heb er nog geen. Moet je voelen.
Ja, vertel mij wat.
En dat doe maar niet, hè?
Maar waar dan? Hier?
Ja, gewoon zo. Dat is wat te doen. Maar je moet er 300 doen. Ja, die moet ik gaan halen.
Oh.
En mijn batterij is al bijna leeg. Maar ik heb er nog geen. Moet je voelen.
Ja, vertel mij wat.
En dat doe maar niet, hè?
Maar waar dan? Hier?
Ja, gewoon zo. Dat is wat te doen. Maar je moet er 300 doen. Ja, die moet ik gaan halen.
Oh.
So that's my second battery because it goes quite fast. And I got a hammer just to do the last bit inside, because by hand is quite difficult to push them in. I'm heating the wax to close the holes where I injected the spores. They advise to do this because it covers and protects the spores inside the wood. I'm finishing the first mushroom species with wax, and then in the next couple of days I will also inject the other 2 species. Now that I'm able to walk through the forest, I'm also discovering the type of trees that are here. And one of the nicest surprises is this wild plum. It's still a pretty tiny tree, but I liberated it a bit so it can grow to a massive big plum tree. It's so wonderful if you are able to walk deeper and deeper into the forest. Every time it's a surprise what you discover. We were able to clear it out until here, and we also put a pile of wood here for the other mushroom injections. And as you can see in the back, there's still a lot of dead trees which have been fallen to clear out. But slowly, we will make a passage until the other field. The varieties that we discovered are laurel trees, oak trees, acacia, sambuca, and many ivy. It will take approximately 1 year to grow these beautiful mushrooms and have my own magical mushroom forest.